Look at the grid for ARX2 Race 2. Cabot Bingham, Fraser McConnell, Matt Karpoff, James Rimmer and Scott Anderson. Mixed fortunes for these guys yesterday. Scott Anderson dropped it in a very slippery semi-final. James Rimmer did a good job in his semi and then I think made it through to the final for the first time this year, but ended up P6 there. Fraser McConnell, for me, was the big loser yesterday. He had several incidents which weren't his fault, and we know this is a pacey guy, so keep your eyes peeled. 5 quick drivers about to fight it out down to turn 1. So we'll get the marshals to release the cars. Ready to race light comes on just below the green, and the gap then is 1.5 to 3.5 seconds. It's randomly generated by a computer, so the drivers cannot guess the lights and they can't look for a guy pressing the button. So pretty even start there.
Gets off good on the inside.
Oh, there's contact here. Look, those 4 cars wide. Crazy start all the way down.
Wide.
Look, Karpoff hasn't been able to make any steering inputs at all.
They're stuck.
Hooked up. So Karpoff somehow has managed to come out of that. The dude had no choice whatsoever over his line all the way down. It's going to be Bingham who's going to get the whole shot, I think, and McConnell, though, drops in behind. And it was Bingham and McConnell, wasn't it,
yes,
who had their incidents yesterday. So what's McConnell going to do here? We know he's fast. I wonder if he might joke it. No, he's not going to because, of course, of the traffic behind him. Rimmer goes joker. So James Rimmer into the joker lap.
McConnell's got clean air in front of him. Actually, no, McConnell doesn't. He's behind Bingham.
Yeah, so it's tough now for him, isn't it? Because,
yeah.
Okay, Bingham runs a bit wide. McConnell, if he gets a good exit here, could get a run on him down on the dirt braking zone. He'd have to be brave.
He's going to have to take a joker, maybe, get out. If Bingham's holding him up, he got him on the inside there. He pushed out wide.
Oh, so McConnell's alongside him.
That was so close.
Oh, contact
Look at this
again.
Down the straightaway.
Rough racing for McConnell this weekend. And again with Bingham, he's had contact a couple of times.
I hope his left rear isn't broke. These cars break so easy. The tie rods are so weak on these cars.
And the trouble is they race it. Look, no, not there. That's where we saw Phelps go in the wall.
Don't make it happen there.
2 into 1 doesn't go. We know it doesn't go, and there isn't much tyre on the end of that wall. So Bingham looking everywhere. Okay, Bingham then's gone joker. So he obviously, and with him goes Karpoff. And that's actually played into McConnell's hands perfectly. Yes. He's got to watch out for the guys behind, but now they're caught up behind Bingham. So, in theory, if he does a good lap now, McConnell could joker to protect himself, or he could wait a couple of laps and see if he can build a gap.
Yeah, I would just put down some freaking flyers,
yeah,
and then just take the joker last lap.
So don't let these guys get anywhere, because of course if he jokers next lap, they're going to be within shouting distance. Right. Could maybe give him a nudge. So McConnell. Go on, Bucky.
One more lap before you take a joker here.
Look at the back there, a bit of a slipstream going on Karpoff. It's Anderson looking for a way past. 4 cars from the Dirtfish squad here. Dirtfish, of course, the sponsor of the last round back at Kota. Good to see the squads here running the various cars. We've got Dreyer and Reinbold racing.
Let's hope this car stays as clean all day.
Keats Motorsport as well, Dirtfish, Robbie Bull. So we've got some great teams in ARX2 now. And McConnell does choose to wait until the last lap for his joker.
Karpoff there, Anderson's all over Karpoff. He's going to get in there right here.
He set that up beautifully, didn't he? Because Karpoff didn't get the best transition. And again, watch here. So Karpoff's late on the transitions for me.
Yep, he's driving kind of tarmac lines, and he's kind of pushing out on the dirt.
Yeah, he's waiting for it to turn in, isn't he?
A little earlier.
So you think he's got to send it just a bit earlier?
And Anderson is all over that. He knows. I think he's going to get him on this lap.
Have a look at the times, Bucky. Bingham's only 1.5 back, and Rimmer's actually only 2.8 back. So our joker predictor says 3. You and me think 2.5.
Yeah.
So let's see. Karpoff versus Anderson. But this is about what happens with McConnell. So McConnell hasn't managed to get the times. And look at that. Bingham's going to do him easily. James Rimmer might as well. James Rimmer coming through for P2. McConnell hasn't had the best run out front. Rimmer gets him as well. So Fraser McConnell not got quite the pace that he had at Kota. I do wonder if there's a tiny bit of damage on that car, because there was so much contact between the 4 cars off the start. But particularly when he tried to, when he did make the pass on Bingham, you know, they were quite hard into each other onto the start-finish straight. He
might have a little toe in or something actually happening on that car, which will make it a handful.
It's Bingham that takes it, despite being passed early in the race.
They don't like contact.
No. But you know, they teach you good racecraft. You said about them being momentum cars. You've got to keep the speed up in the corners.
And those fenders, it's basically you're racing an open wheel car right there.
Yeah, the fenders are not strong, are they?
No, you'll roll right up over that tire, or you'll get caught, and they snap tie rods because of it.
So a good job by Bigham to take the first race. What's the time? Sorry, the second race, 3:44.0, but it's not as quick. So 3:42.5 was the time which he was looking to beat of Travis Picoy. And in fact, you can see Bigham, who won that second race, is only down in P4. Having said that, I think Bigham could have been on a flyer there if it hadn't been for that little incident that he had with McConnell passing him. If you look, he was only 1.5 off the pace. So Bigham looking really strong today. Christian Brooks, James Rimmer down in P6. Conor Martell, yesterday's winner, P5. So those top 5 guys will line up together in race 2 in Q2. So stick with us for later on today and you'll be able to see a great race.